since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creaky floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Woo, that's right. We're catching it all on the raw side. Happy Raw Side Wednesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? Change of plans, guys. Lord Beagle couldn't make it this evening due to some personal problem. So we are going to reschedule with him, and I'm looking forward to that. So you guys are stuck with me. So sorry, so sorry. Let's see who's come to hang out with me tonight. And we've got Sage Rad. Hello there, Dolly. Hello, Janice. Joe freaking Vitale's in the house. If you want to join in, Joe, let me know. Let's see, Miss Leanne. She's trying to give away her cats, guys. You got them, you keep them. And the noise is coming, yes, from the computer, not the cats. If they're singing my theme song, then I'm down with it. It's cool. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Did I miss it? I know Miss Pinky's in here somewhere. Where are you? There she is. There she is. She was hiding on me. So welcome in, and all the lurkers that are hanging out in the back, and whoever's going to join. I'm just going to give you guys the heads up. I'm a bit of a rag tonight, okay? So I'm going to be a good girl the best that I can, but hopefully nobody comes and starts any trouble, because I can't guarantee they'll make it out alive. Did anybody get the opportunity to catch the eclipse? I didn't. I missed it. I miss everything. So hopefully somebody got something, maybe did some filming or some investigating during the eclipse, because apparently there are studies that have been shown, I mean, not proven, but shown that some weird, freaky stuff goes on during the eclipse. I had to get a sip, guys. During the eclipse, and you could say rumor says that maybe activity is increased during the eclipse. I don't know. I've never done one. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure we'll make do with you, Miss Laura. Oh, okay. Yeah, bit of a hag is being nice. The hag turned you into a rag. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to go into it. Yeah. And I had to do a little music therapy before I jumped on, so I wouldn't rip anybody's face off. So. But all's good. All's good. So we could pick any topic, paranormal topic you want to discuss. I was doing some research, actually, about the eclipse and the effect it would have on an important paranormal investigation. And there has been some documentation saying that improved activity, or increased, I should say, increased activity. That's the word I'm looking for. During the 7 seconds of no gravity, my house floated away. That's what you get for not having it chained down. I mean, come on. Hey, Pam, how's it going? Maybe that's what was going on. It was during that, it's 7 seconds. And I lost control of all of my senses. I don't know. William, welcome in. How are you? So, let's see. Reload Janice. Oh, Janice is having issues? Yeah. Pop out, pop back in. What do you think about Sarah's project she's doing? What project is that, Sage? I didn't catch it, so I don't know what she's doing. Is it something that's going to get me riled up? Probably not, but no, yeah, I didn't catch Sarah's show. Was it yesterday she announced it or something? I didn't catch it yesterday. I was up to my eyeballs in equipment and technology, and I was stringing up the rope so I could kick this stool out from under it. It's I just dropped something on the floor. I'll get it later. Oops, sorry about that, Mom. You weren't supposed to hear that. Collecting paranormal stories. Well, I've been asking everybody to do that for 2 years. To share the story so they can go in the magazine. And I get a few of you that are lovely and send stuff in. And then the other ones don't send stuff in. So I guess they're going to share with who they want to share with. Is she collecting them for a specific reason, or is she going to put them in the yearbook? Like I said, I didn't catch it. I haven't had time to rewatch. Too busy banging my head on the desk. Collecting people's publishing them in the yearly book, I think. Oh, okay. So yeah, she collects them and puts them in the yearbook. But I've been putting it out over there for 2 years now. Please send your stories in. And only a few of you have sent in, and I appreciate every story. They're wonderful. And apparently, I don't know, people have said they don't feel comfortable sharing their stories on social media. I totally get that. And that's why I always tell everybody, I'll put anonymous, and nobody will ever know who it is. I don't put anybody's name on anything until I am given permission. That's the bottom line. If I don't get permission, then I have to provide permission for the story, first of all. And if you're okay with that and you don't want your name on it, then I could put on there Joe Blow for anybody knows, I just really think it's important that you get your stories out there, because you never know who else is going to be, who has had the same experience, and they can see how you dealt with it or and so on. I bought a new ink cartridge. Now printer works. Yay, printed out oh, fantastic, Betty. Wonderful, wonderful. So they're collecting them? Who knows? Yes, Betty has success. She's achieved success. So she didn't have to throw the printer out the window. This is a specific project with Sarah, Sandra, and Para. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, good for them. I'm sure it'll be lovely. Excuse me. So yeah, serious guy. You ever want to send anything, send it in. They don't know. They have to know who you are. Okay. You want my opinion of my stories? Yeah, we want your stories. We want your opinions. Get it out there. Go ahead, let it loose. I kind of thought they should have asked you, Laura, but I'm not involved deeper in their lives. Yeah, I'm not going to be invited. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to be invited. And that's cool. Whatever. What would you like to talk about? We could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Like I said, I thought it was pretty interesting with the eclipse thing. I don't know if anybody's had anything freaky happen during an eclipse. Phil, I believe in me project. There you go. Paces, I like reading the articles in the magazine. Good, I'm glad. I put a lot into it. And everybody that shares their stuff, we all put a lot into it. So I just, love it that people share it. And if they want to share it with other people, that's fine. I mean, you can share it with who you want to share it with. Originally it was supposed to be a community magazine, and it is a community magazine. It's our community. And if anybody wants to send stuff in, they are more than welcome. Hello, sorry I've been MIA. It's been a rough week. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry, but I'm here for now, even though electricity is out due to nasty storm that rolled by. Oh, Mother Nature zapped you and made you sit in the dark. Sounds like an invasion outside with the bombers flying around. Oh, my goodness. Do you need to duck and cover? Yikes. Hey, Steph. Hello, Miss Steph. Hello. So is it only during the eclipse or tonight, or when does this activity happen? Well, like I said, I was looking it up because I wanted to know certain stories about if anybody's experienced increased activity during an eclipse. Lunar, solar, whatever. And apparently people have. Maybe that's why I got that's why I'm in a mood today. That's what it is. I'll blame it on the sun. You do an amazing job on the magazine. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate it. And the offer was out there for other people to be involved with it, and it didn't happen. So that's okay too. The door was open. Hey, Pop, how's it going? Oh, working as usual. That's right. Earn that paper, man. Well, I'm glad that you joined us, Cree. Cree, the queen of questions. Love it. So you can feel the effects up to 6 months after the eclipse. Great. So I'm going to be a bitch for 6 months. Sorry, guys. Hey, we all have our moments. Victoria Darkwood has entered the room. Hello, Victoria. What are you doing? If you ask my sister, she believed in full moons. She was a 911 operator and said it was always busier during the full moon because people go crazy during a full moon. So I totally believe that. Something happens. They all get, I don't know, get a bug up their crack. I so missed the eclipse. Yeah, I missed it too. I was too busy bitching. I also had to get together and finish up. I have a wedding to do on Friday, so I had to get that paperwork finished and out of the way. I know from doing EMT work, the full moon thing is real. Yeah, it is. It's real. Some weird crap happens during a full moon. And there's a lot of people say, well, no, it's got nothing to do with it. Yeah, well, then why aren't they all nuts the rest of the time of the year? Or they are, and it's just worse during the full moon. Victor says, what are you doing? What am I doing? Me? I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. I've never set any intentions during the eclipse period. Yeah. Well, it's stuff set me off today, and my poor husband come home to it. He's like, what happened now? And I said, you don't want to know. All I know is I'm getting ready to put the rope up and just Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Breathe it. Breathe it. Breathe it. Just always something. Always something. I just told myself I need a vacation. I need a freaking vacation. It's funny. People will say the full moon doesn't affect people like it's claimed, but I'm sorry. I worked in the medical field for 35 years. Yes, it does. Yeah, people do weird shit. So that's why I was wondering if anybody experienced anything strange today or seen anything strange. And it's all part of the great unknown. The weirdo days. Ooh, bodacious Betty. Well, hello, Kiwi. How are you? Well, must have experienced the 7 seconds of no gravity as I could not get out of bed. Oh, there. You had to be weighted down by the blankets so you didn't float up to the ceiling. That's funny. Hey, Spider Queen. Hello, welcome in. How are you? If the full moon can cause and affect tides, then why isn't it the less loss to affect? I think it does affect people, even though you get all the scientists and all the the skeptic. No, it doesn't do anything. Well, you don't normally see people just running down the streets butt ass naked for no reason. Something's going on. Hold on one second, guys.
Midnight rustles in the dry leaves, the cold air on my skin bites. Shadows slipping through the grave, something is not quite right. Footsteps echo but no one is near, whispered voices ring in my ear. Oh, did you hear that? Or am I insane? I am silent, but a whisper remains. Cross out where the lost collide, cross out where the truth ain't brushed aside. Phantom whispers crawling in my head of secrets.
Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, some people don't understand the meaning of live on air. Oh boy, got me all riled up again. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Welcome in. Who did I miss? Sorry guys. Spider Queen, hello. And Sage, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Let me hit you with a thank you for that, Dolly. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. And Mr. Kelly got that. So, Kale, I hope you're in here or you're lurking and get a chance to say thank you very much to the lovely Miss Sage. What's up, Leanne? If you see naked people strolling on your grass, it may or may not be me. Yeah, because see, she strolls, I streak. There's a difference. I don't want to get pot shots. Ryan, did you go out during the eclipse? Did you film anything? I know you had threw it out there that you were going to try to do that. Ryan, the best place to do it. Naked, no naked alien abductions that way. Yeah, intermission. I'm gonna be nice, be nice. Count to 10. Hello, Ace. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. Definitely not the day to get on my nerves. How is Ace doing? Sending love to his lady. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I can tell you that JP had more. Oh, Lord of mercy. Hold on, guys.
Midnight rustles in the dry leaves, the cold air on my skin bites. Shadows slipping through the grave, something is not quite right. Footsteps echo, but no one is near. Whispered voices ring in my ear. Oh, did you hear that? Or am I insane? I am silent, but a whisper remains.
Sorry again, guys. Boy, you don't know what people would do if we weren't around to wipe their ass. Holy crap. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Now let me get caught up. I got much cloud coverage now, but later maybe we'll see some. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Isn't there like a meteor shower or something too? I don't even know what's going on outside. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, Laura, you're a firecracker. Yeah, I've got a bug right up my you-know-what. And that's... reminds me of video newscaster being all serious and improper, and their kids come in screaming through their studio. Get me all riled up. It's the eclipse for sure, Laura. Oh, it is. That's what it's got to be. And yeah, I kind of did some ass chewing out. Thank God for the mute button. So let's see. It's day. Oh, yeah, I've seen some meteors. Yeah, where, Wayne? Where? just in Wayne's neighborhood. Hello, Wayne. How's it going? You come on in to hear me bitch, I guess. That's what it is. That's what I was trying to tell him, Pinky. Hello. The sign-on's on the door for a reason. They don't pay any attention. No attention whatsoever. Hey Jay, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay, except for I'm just a little cranky today. So I figured I'd get on here. We'd have a nice conversation. And the people keep bothering me. You got your lottery tickets? I didn't get a chance to get out and get that either. I'm chained to the desk. Oh, thank you, Ace. I could use a good cup of coffee. So, y'all, let's see. What paranormal thing interests you the most? So that's everybody or just me? Me, I really, really enjoy that's for one day. That's all good. I'm still getting messages. Would you believe this? I'm really intrigued with communication. I really am. Did you fix the shower? No, not yet. I'm going to do that after the show. After I do 20 other things, and then I'll fix the shower. And maybe I'll hold my head under there for a really long time. Oh, she wants to know what it is. Everybody's interest. Yeah, mine is the communication. Oh, excuse me. That she says you should really get a key. No, actually, I don't lock it. I should lock it. I have to do it when I'm doing recordings and lock the door because my husband does not care. He just walks in, starts running his yap, and then I got to start all over again. So I've already learned I got to lock the door when I'm doing that. Because they don't hear, well, I didn't know what you were doing. Okay. You didn't know what I was doing. I hide out in here and eat cookies. That's what I'm doing. Laura may need something in that coffee. Oh, Victoria, you know what? I agree with you, but I have nothing to put in the coffee except creamer. And I don't take part in the other stuff, so you guys are just going to have to deal with the cranky. No, I just do my best. I got to just count to 10. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, but like I was saying, yeah, communication. I really would just, because the EVPs and stuff that people get, I love listening to those. I love hearing the potential message that might be there. Alexis, hello, how are you? Even the ones that I've gotten, and you're like, wow. It's a really wish that we would come up with better technology so that we could actually clear up some of the EVPs captured. I mean, I've heard some that are crystal clear. You're like, holy crap. My cousins, that when they were doing paranormal investigating, their EVPs were just class A all the way. It was amazing. It freaks you out because then you're wondering, okay, how is this possible? And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, it's pareidolia. No, they've gotten stuff where it is clear as a bell. And it is none of them talking. So it's, need a fuck off, I'm live sign. I have, live, on the thing, on air, live, I have on a little chalkboard thing hanging on the door. Doesn't do it. Maybe I should put that fuck off. Maybe that point will, get across. Oh, jeez, like I said, I need a vacation. Damn, you're skinny today. New diet? Oh, yeah. There's no time for eating. There's just no time. Leanne was yelling at me yesterday because I had toast. I said, well, because there's just no time for anything else. Fuck off, I'm live unless you're bringing snacks, coffee, or money. Yeah, but she's pretty specific. So what is it that interests all of you mostly in the paranormal field? I know I get a lot of people, a lot of investigators on, and we all discuss those kinds of things. And we never get a chance to talk to the people in chat. What brings you, what draws you to the paranormal field? The key was for the chain on the desk. Oh, thank you. I know. And another thing, it set me off. Good morning, TARDIS, to you. Ordered the, aren't you, Elaine? Aren't you, Elaine? God damn, I wish I'd stop doing that. Leanne, just plug your ears. Ordered the cable I thought I had to have. Yeah, it's not the right one. So they got me going. So that's got to go back. And I reordered the right one. And I won't see that for a couple of days. I was like, oh, God, I've really had enough of this. And I still don't have everything hooked up. So my husband told me I just need to step away. You need to step away for a few days. Need a vacation also. Can't even afford to camp in next door's garden. Not that they have one. Oh, yeah, we haven't had the money to go away. Usually we go away like every weekend or every other weekend in the summer. Not this year. Actually, last couple of years. And I'm hoping we have plans for October. Let's see if it happens. The unknown, the cemetery food. We eat there a lot. I do. I need a vacation. I need just somebody just take me and dump me off somewhere quiet. You'll get there, just take a break on it. Yeah, and then my husband bitches me out. I told you to stop. I said I did step away for a while, a few hours. But the cable command, I said, oh, let me hook the cable up, get that part done. Yeah, didn't work. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? So, yep, bagged it back up. Now I got to take it back tomorrow. I met a little girl when I was young. I went back to play with her and couldn't find her. Found out the girl died 40 years before. Oh, wow. That is wow. See, those are the kinds of stories I'd like to have you guys send in so everybody can share in that experience. When I was a kid, I saw a ghost with my own eyes. Seeing something like that early instantly shattered the idea that the world is strictly limited to what we can see on the surface. Exactly. And not to mention just what you could see, touch, hear. I hate to ask what they serve in the cemetery. Cold foods, lunch meat, stuff like that. I think driving cut me off. Not me, Sam. I like scurrying stones, mirrors, water, and wood. It's quiet out here, Laura. A little too quiet. Like creepy quiet. Oh, Steph, don't look behind you. It's the Asian Bigfoot. The Asian Bigfoot. Hey, John. Hello. Welcome in. Hey, Parasolo. How are you? Excuse me. Choking, coughing. Yeah, cold cuts. Let's see. I've had too many experiences to think something isn't going on with the paranormal. Exactly. A lot of us have. So that's really, kind of cuts deep when people say, oh, no. Come on. How could you tell somebody that with their own experience? You can't. But the flip side is you can't prove it either. So, it's just, it is what it is. And perhaps I want to know if I had done any experience with any devices lately or thought of different techniques. I do want to, just like I said, I wanted to get some dowsing rods. A lot of people, dowsing rods are horseshit. Okay. Yes, could be. Who knows? But I haven't experimented with them yet. I haven't gotten a pair of them yet. I will eventually. Right now, I'm trying to concentrate on this other crap. So, and I think, yeah, people, and now we're all talking about scientific style or technique. Yeah, I think it is the way we should go, but I don't think we should abandon older style techniques. Just simple, using your own senses, basic camera, basic recorder, and then just wherever you're going, sit, spend time, and collect the data. A lot of people, I think, find or experience more when it's more simple. I've done a lot of experiments that happened. Maybe get into the paranormal. That's it. Everybody has that one thing. No, dowsing rods are usually copper, not horse shit. Thank God, because it would be really messy to hold on to. Hey, it's not out there. My card. I don't know what happened to it. Nice. Yeah. Uh, all right, guys. Guess who? Let's see. Sorry, let me get caught up. My God, it's turned into a shit show. What the flip? Let's see. I tried dowsing rods in a holder, so I wasn't holding them to see if they moved. They never did. But I should try that again because I think that you need the energy from your body to make them work, Ryan. Honestly, and I'm not saying you're turning them yourselves. No, I think it's just like with pendulums. The energy from the body makes them move. So you're not going to get any kind of result unless you're touching them. I have dowsing rods, but I haven't really ever used them. I was thinking of having them sticking out of my ears. It sounds a little painful. Ouch. I don't think I would do that. Little painful sounding. My later near-death experience turned that curiosity into personal search for answers about consciousness and what lies beyond. Yeah, because you've got that little taste of that unknown. So, dowsing rods are for finding water, maybe other natural things. Exactly. And so I figured, yeah, when I try them out, I'll try them out in my backyard. I got a pool. So if they don't point to the pool, I mean, there's a lot of water there. The food, cemetery food, is whatever you bring with you. You make a plate for the deceased and you eat there too. That way food gets to the other world. That's a tradition. You share food. Yeah, you're right. It is. I had a crazy NDE. I'll never forget it. And you did, you did share that with us, Ryan. So it's amazing. Guess who? Was it Asian Bigfoot? Yeah. No, it was Mr. McGrumpy Pants, barking as usual. He lost something, and he's got to find it. And so I had to hear about it. Maybe that person's favorite food or something. I need to experiment more with rods. Victoria, you've got so much going on, but you do need to get out there. They do work to find water. I've tested that. Oh, awesome sauce. It's hard when scientific people are dismissive. They can be. They can be. Actually, Joe had posted something the other day. I don't know if you guys got to read it. Go over there in his posts and read it. It's actually, it hits truth. It really does. Definitely same thing here. I know that there's another place I definitely went somewhere, and I think I met a guardian angel, pulled me back out of that. It's because you weren't. It wasn't your time. It wasn't time for you to go. I mean, I do know of a local woman who was part of a paranormal group here in our area. She used to use the dowsing rods all the time. And the last time that she went on an investigation, she was with her team and they were in the cemetery, and her son went with them. And the son wanted to try the dowsing rods. And he did. She figures, okay, it's harmless. It wasn't. And he ended up getting an attachment that was horrific. And it took a while to get rid of that attachment, and she got rid of all of her equipment and no longer does paranormal investigating because that's how scary it was. So if you're going to do it, please be careful. Even though you got, the naysayers say it's all BS, it doesn't work. You just don't know. You don't know. You do that, let us know if you find a lake under your house. Yeah, like I said, I got a pool, so it should go right to the pool. I'll get them eventually. They're not on priority on my list. I was trying to take care of the more important stuff to put out better programming, and so that's got to come first. And I think it's raining. It sounds wet outside. See, if I had the rods right now, they'd be pointing to the window. And as well, Ryan, if you're going to do the rods again, film it. Do it if you can get away with doing it live so that we can see what's going on. See how they work for you. I mean, wasn't the original name for it water witching? I believe that's what it was originally called. And the old timers, that's how you used to find water to dig their wells. So there's got to be something to it. And they used sticks. They didn't use, they used the willow branches. So come on. You can have things follow you home or affect you negatively if you're not careful, I believe. Yeah. Well, she thought it would, be okay. Let her son wander around while they're doing their investigation. And he went into an older section and picked up something that wasn't pleasant, and it attached itself to him. Poor kid. And it took him a while to get it gone. So she gave up the paranormal because, when your kid gets attacked, that hits home pretty hard. I think so. Yes, Laura. Yeah. Reminder to oneself, never use dowsing rods in the middle of the lake or during a lightning storm. You get lit up like a Christmas tree. They say that the rods have to be held in order for the spirits to use your energy, but I'm still going to try them without holding them. I'll be making stands for them. Yes, I know people that have made stands, and their results have been 0. Maybe you'll have better luck depending on what you use. I know everybody that's done stands have made them out of wood. Maybe if you use the specific wood, or maybe a copper base, maybe that would help, because I know the rods are normally copper, because copper is a better, conduit for that kind of thing. So there's something for you to consider. Different stand, different material it's made out of. If the damn spirits need energy, I'll just lay a battery underneath them. Call me a non-believer of dowsing rods, but I can't really see how they detect water. That's one of the mysteries, Wayne. I don't know, but they've done it. Just like with the in the old days when they used to use the willow branches, and I think there's a couple other trees that they used to use in the old days, but I guess willow was the most popular. And the willow grows by water, so maybe that's got something to do with it. I mean, I'm not an expert in that area, so I watched the movie Evil Dead Burn, and in the beginning was a lake scene. I thought to myself, man, if they used the rods, they would have known evil was in the lake. And they would be off the charts. Oh, jeez. Try copper stand somewhere you can have your hands in contact. Good idea. Good rods have metal sleeves so your hands don't affect the rods. Yes. Yeah, that's what I've seen. That's pretty much what I'm going to order, is the ones that have the metal sleeves so that the rods are independent, but you're still touching for the contact. And I know we got people there in the background rolling their eyes. Go ahead, roll your eyes. But we're not going to know until we continue to play around with this stuff. Until they have 100% proven that none of it works, you got to keep the experiment going. You know, you guys, I always say that what if? The what if door has to stay open until you can check off that box and say, okay, this is BS and I'm moving on. And that's the thing. It don't make a difference. Okay, maybe it didn't work that one time, that one location. Go somewhere else. Or at that time, go back again. Just like with any kind of true investigation, you can't make a decision off of one visit for just a couple of hours. Sometimes it might take years. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be bothered with that. Well, then you really don't want to know the answers then because you're not invested in the field. People who've been doing this, you know, like me over 20 years and other people 40, 50 years, spent their whole lives still in search of some kind of proof. Will we find it in our lifetimes? Who knows? Hopefully somebody will. Might not be me, might not be you, might be some up and coming paranormal investigator. It's very hard to keep the rod still. Best to put your hands on your knees so you don't move them. Yeah, I would recommend that too, Ryan. Sit down, stay, have it as stationary as you can, because I do that with the pendulum. Everybody goes, oh, your arm's moving. No, I make sure that my arm isn't moving. I have put where it doesn't move. And then I just let it do its thing. And I've proven that also with the testing that I've done, where I've made actually a metal stand and put the dowsing rod on it and nothing happened. And the minute I placed my finger on the top of the chain on the stand, then it moved. Now, you can't tell me that I moved that with my finger. So it's proving that it needs the energy from the body to create the movement. Never be afraid of experimentation. Exactly. Even if somebody's telling you, oh, you're wasting your time. Well, because it's your time to waste, right? So, you know, it is what it is. Just keep doing it. You know, you get like Kenny says, keep learning. That's right, keep learning. It's always trial and error. And somebody might have experimented with this stuff and done it 100,000 times. And they've gotten nothing. Where you might luck out and get something. So your time, you do what you want with your time. I have a sleeve for rods, and I've made a holder for my rods so they can leave them and stand alone. I still think the spirit can move things and make noise in the home. It should be able to move the rods. You think that they would. Steph, that's a good point. You think that they would. And who knows? Would you still do it? Of course, Steph's so busy. Do those experiments. Maybe you need the right area, the right location, the right, you know, circumstances at that time. Who knows? I've got eyes in the closet in Iowa, and I had disembodied footsteps walk up to me, voices some shadows, but I still want to get the full shadow person or apparition on camera. That's the goal. Almost 8 years. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody's goal. And we just got to keep our fingers crossed, and maybe somebody's going to catch it. I still have to send some stuff over to Kenny to have him go over it. I definitely believe it is probably something to do with the camera, but they're still pretty cool to look at. The one there, you guys have seen it, the cemetery picture with the mist that goes over that one stone, just in that one area. I have to send him the originals. And then also the one video that I did where I had this little white orb following me around for a while. I do believe that is a reflection off the lens of the camera, but I could be wrong. And I am not an expert in camera lenses and the effects with them. So that's why I put it out there as, you know, what do you guys think? And then somebody could, you know, who has more information, more education on cameras and lenses, it could give me a direction. Donna is a magician. She just pulled a cigarette from my butt. Are you producing tobacco products out of your back end, Dwayne? Excuse me. Wayne's got a gold mine right in his keister. Of course, the cost of the cigarettes out there, you could charge what, $10 per cigarette? I think you need to meditate, call out the spirits, push out the energy to draw them in. I would need time to do that. So, well, all right, Steph, we're waiting. Clock is ticking. It's awesome you caught that. Oh, you're talking about the orb on the camera or the mist? I didn't put out that video. I need it. It's on the SD card. I've got to put it down. I should put it out there just so you guys can see. Because when my husband sees it, he's like, "Oh, wait a minute." I go, "No, I don't believe that that's what you think it is." I do, and even though the sun wasn't in my face, it was almost towards my back, and so I'm thinking maybe a ray of light from the sun from the side maybe might have reflected off of the lens, causing the little orb. It kind of freaky because I was actually looking at the resting place of a baby. And then you see the orb start bouncing around and following in front of me. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And I didn't see it while I was filming. And then when I checked the film afterwards, I'm thinking, what the hell? And I'm like, no, I don't think that's an orb. I think it's a reflection off of the lens. So I got to send that to Kenny too. I just have time to go digging through that stuff. I believe that you need to get to a different plane to connect. You need that energy. But of course, you can't always draw them out. So, damn autocorrect. I know stuff. I'm at Denny's, so take care and have a great chat. Okay, enjoy whatever you're going to have at Denny's. Yum, yum, yum. Well, even if it's not paranormal, it's another thing to show the stuff that can happen or be mistaken for it. Exactly. I'll have to dig it out and I'll have to put it up and let you guys see it. It is weird. It's just a little ball of light, and like I said, it kind of throws you off because, like I said, I was right in front of a child's resting place, and then all this little ball, white, pure white. It wasn't like normally when you see like orbs, people claim to see the orbs, the dust spots on a camera in a photograph. This was a pure white light, just right in front of me, kind of like dancing around and moving along with me. So I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the camera lens. Always debunk yourself. If you use the thermal cam during the collab, you see what it looks like, a ghost. Make sure no one isn't passing gas. Oh, exactly. Wouldn't that be a green mist though, Parasol? A little green mistage showing up. Hey, girly. Hello. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Did someone pray for me to meet a guy at Walmart? Sure. But if it turns out bad, no. Okay, what about when you take a picture and there's blurs and you're sure it isn't from the sun? It could be anything. It's amazing what a camera can do. And actually, of course, Joe took off running. Joe's probably not even around anymore. He's the best one to explain that in our group here, because it could be anything that sets it off. And the best way to do it is, if you're unsure, send it to somebody that knows camera equipment. Now, the mist on the one photo that I've got, and I explained the whole situation and what was going on at that time to Kenny. And he says he could tell by the photograph that he's seen that I sent, but it wasn't the original. He said he wants the original, but he's thinking it might have been a reflective light coming off of the stone from the sun in that area. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, maybe it could be, because that was the only shot, because they took several shots in the area, and that was the only one that come up with that weird. And I wasn't taking pictures of the stone. I was taking a picture of the deer that was there, and that just happened to show up. The Grand Poobah has arrived. All hail the Poobah. So yeah, every time I'm in doubt, about photographs and all that. I either send it to Joe or I'll send it to Kenny, and then they can explain possible reasons for whatever was caught. I mean, but there is going to be a time where, you know, we might send stuff to them or somebody else, and they say, well, gee, I don't know what the hell that is. Then, okay. Then there you go. There's part of that mystery. You might have actually caught something. It kills me. I had a friend that we grew up with, and I think I told you guys a story about every time that somebody would take photographs upstairs in his house, and the one bedroom, they would take photographs. A figure of a woman would show up in their doorway. You could make out the dress. It was an old-fashioned dress. There was no face, but you could see kind of like the high hair. And she was in the photos, and they don't have the. Oh, I told myself they should have held on to those photos, because those I would love to share with everybody. And I actually did see one of the photos once, and I'm like, oh my God, that is so weird. But it was only in upstairs part of the house in that room. So maybe whoever the woman was, it must have been her room. Maybe she passed in that room. I don't know. But she was in many family photos when they took them upstairs. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And again, like when my father took the video when I was staying at the castle there where I had my first experience. Brand new camera. Battery was brand new. And the filming outside was beautiful. Come out perfect. Everything he filmed inside, pitch black. We don't know what the hell happened. And then after he was done with the inside, he'd come right back outside again. And then you got more outside photos, you know, filming. So what the flip happened inside the building? Hello, Friday. Kenny knows photos pretty good. Yeah. Sorry, Laura, problem in the garage, but here now. Oh, no. Not a problem. Were people raiding the money that you got stashed in there, Bill? I told Bill that he's independently wealthy, and he puts all of his reserves in the cars out in the yard. His car piggy banks. Hey, Steve, how's it going, Steve? Steve-o. Oh, it's good. You guys missed the grumpy part of the show, which was the beginning. I'm feeling better now. So yeah, it's great when people do catch stuff on video and on still shots, and I love all of that. But my favorite is still the EVPs, because I mean you're speaking with someone from the past, or it's just amazing. It's amazing. What does the pendulum have to do with the rods? Well, nothing directly. I mean, it just depends on what you prefer to use, pendulum or rods. A pendulum is usually like a one-on-one thing that you do with people. Usually when I do like readings for people, and remember guys, the readings are all for fun. It's all entertainment. I say the same thing with the pendulum. It's all entertainment. And then I'll tell them we'll do pendulum readings after I do the card readings. And then I hold the pendulum and I ask them, okay, ask a question. And they can even ask it just to, you know, in their head. And then the pendulum will give off its yes, no, or maybe answer. And then I tell them what it is. And a lot of them get freaked out because it's the answer that they were, asking to that question. So it's really strange. It is. It's just strange. Some people stuff money in furniture, soft chairs or stuff. I knew an old man. It was an old landlord of my parents. They had rented a flat from this older gentleman when I was little, and when he passed, the family cleaned out the house. He had money underneath the dish strainer. He had it in between the slats of the vertical blinds. They're taking the blinds down and money's falling out. He had it in like jars in the garage. Oh, he had it all over. I searched the couch cushion for change. There's no change in mine. You know what's in mine? Pizza crust from the dog. Here I'm thinking she's eating it, and then when I go, clean and straightening things up later, yeah, she stuffs it in the cushions. It's her stash for later. Lunatic animal. And then she gives me this look because, like, oh, she found my stash. Yeah, I don't want old crust in my couch. What's the matter with you? One of the biggest things we do in the community is to say hi to everyone. I like that. Yes. I like it that everyone greets each other individually if you can. And of course, blanket house don't fight too, but everybody likes to have, hey, just like, hello, Friday. James, how are you today? Bank robbery, and then he was raw side. Yeah. What I'm saying. I know. I just told Bill. I said, that's why you got all those cars out there. That's where all the money's hidden. It's 1 a.m. and it's 21 now. Oh, how? I think he means now. When my grandmother got dementia and was moved out, we were getting her stuff to move in the hallway. Was an old bowling bag inside, and it was a candy bag that had stacks of cash in it. Oh, that's what I'm telling. I used to tell people all the time, don't just throw the stuff in the garbage. Old people hide stuff. It's money. They hide it everywhere. My mother-in-law did that. I went through when we cleaned out her place after she passed on. And she would have like dolls, porcelain dolls and stuff in the apartment. And she had all money stuffed up under in the dresses, everything. Oh, God, I had to go through everything. You would have money dropping out everywhere. Are you leaving, Victoria? She's got to work in the morning. Who works? Have a good night, sweetie. I'll talk to you soon. For the record, she's kidding. They know I'm joking. But if you do see a crowd of people show up in your yard, Bill, you can blame it on me. Bill and his wife are rich on love. That's what they're rich on. I've got to change this. Things like right in my eye. James, are you familiar with the work of the engineer Vic Tandy? I've heard of that name. Engineer. I've heard of that name. So yeah, Friday. Are you familiar with the engineer Vic Tandy? Especially with infrasound. Need to get 1,000 subs, people. Yeah, Bill needs those subs. Earache, my eye. Oh no, it's going into your eye? I've heard the name, Steve. What is the context? Yeah, it's a speciality with infrasound. See, that's what James is trying to figure out. Get something that we're communications, because I know that Steve is very interested in infrasound. And if we ever can get Steve on the show, his work schedule gets in the way. But I know that he also enjoys a lot of EVP stuff as well, because Steve has had some great stuff. One time I found a wallet and a big bag I bought from a thrift shop and handed it in to the police since it had the person's ID in it. Good for you, Pinky. An upstanding citizen. Did you clean it out first? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. And now I'm an old Cheech and Chong. It's an old Cheech and Chong joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, with infrasound. He discovered the frequency that makes a human brain to hallucinate. No shit. An old woman was asked about the secrets for the perfect marriage. She said every time she got angry, she made a doll. And then they asked her about the jar of honey. She said, well, I sold some of those dolls. Yeah. Dig deeper, James. It's rather interesting. You see? There you go, guys. Send Bill a coffee. He needs a coffee. We're going to send Bill an IV bag full of coffee. Those Stanley cups aren't doing it. He needs a drip. I laugh because I actually picture Bill walking around the garage, pulling along with him the IV drip bag. I love the money in it. I'm not taking someone's. Good for you, Pinky. Good for you. I found somebody's wallet in a driveway the day after Halloween in Salem. I called the non-emergency number and came and got the return it to a person. That's great. Usually where you find something like that, they always tell you, if you can't get it to the police station, put it in a mailbox. And then the mail carriers, the post office usually will either contact the authorities or contact the person. When I was younger, we found a wallet on the railroad tracks. And it had money and stuff in it, and the ID. So I came home, gave it to my father. My father called the guy's number on the ID and made the guy describe what was in the wallet. He did. And he said he was coming home from a party and it fell out of his pants pocket. So he was really happy that we found it. I mean, we could have been little brats and wiped it out and threw it in the bushes, but no. We were good kids. Anyhow, must run. You take care. You too, Steve. Thanks for dropping in. We've got to get a time when we can get Steve on. We'll got to do it on a day where he's not working. He's one of those people that has a job too. I mean, geez. But if you guys don't get a chance to speak to Steve, check him out on his channel, Nocturnal Frequency Radio. Go over there and harass him. He's always up for a good conversation. Always up for a good chat. So yeah, definitely, I'm definitely calmed down now. Much better. I think it was the eclipse that was affecting my ragginess. Oh, raggedy Ann. That's how I met Laura. I found her purse. Yeah. That was it. Yeah, that was it. I picked Bill up at work. Gave me a ride in his hot rod. I'm a believer in karma, and I don't want bad karma. Yeah, exactly. Well, not for nothing. You got to think. I mean, now we think of it this way, but I thought of that like as a kid too. What if you lost your wallet or your purse? And that's all the money you had, and some jerk took it and in the changing room. So what you're telling him is that you were holding my purse while I was in the changing room, or you were in the changing room with me? Because that happened to me. When I was working 2 jobs, and I was working at a florist, and some jerk come off of the street to use the restroom, and the owner's sister left the cupboard door open where our coats and stuff were, and there's my purse. The guy helped himself to my wallet, all the stuff in the wallet. I was so upset. You know how it sucks? You got to call up everybody and cancel all of your cards, and you call up the police department, talk about your ID, and oh my god, it was such a mess. And I didn't give a shit about losing those things. It was just I had personal things, pictures of the kids and a gold pen that my grandmother gave me. There's stuff you can't replace, and I guarantee you, he took out what was in there as far as credit cards and threw the rest of it in the garbage. And the compensation that the lady gave me, she gave me $10 towards a new wallet. And I looked at her and said, well, gee, thanks. Fortunately, my wallet cost more than $10. and all the stuff in it was worth more than money. And that's what you give me, $10? How about chewing your sister's ass out for leaving the damn door open? Or at least they could have, nailed her purse instead of mine. But that's the luck I got. And actually, this is the last time I carried a purse on an everyday basis, because I threw the purse in the garbage. I felt violated. Some stranger's hand going through my stuff. So I threw it in the garbage. Just gave me the creeps. And you wouldn't, I don't know, you wouldn't think that you feel that way, but yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Be right back. He's going to go check to see if anybody's in his yard. Don't go to Bill's yard. I was joking about the car piggy banks. I think he'd have a lot of splaining to do if he had stuff stashed in the yard. I think his wife would be a little mad. Little mad. And actually, the position where my husband's working now, he on the way back, he discovered this huge cemetery. Makes the cemetery that I go to most often look like a park. I'm like, oh, we're going there. So I'm hoping I get there this weekend. It's supposed to be ginormous. So I'm going to charge up all of the stuff and hit the road and see what I can catch in this giant cemetery. And of course, it's going to be Saturday, I think, because we're getting rain Sunday. So I'm going to have to squeeze it in. Darn it, and I was ready to leave. Yeah, see, Sage, yeah, he went to go hide it all. He went to go hide it all. I know, tell everybody. No, poor Bill, him and his family are struggling. They're having a hard time of it. Like a lot of us are. I just, that's why it kills me when they're saying, oh, there's no problems. Yeah. No, there's no problems for you because you own it. You get $1 million plus a year. How about the regular folk? Us regular folk, we're having issues. And man, is it hot in here. Good Lord of mercy. So either it's got to rain or we get a breeze, something. Quick, somebody fart. I don't know. Take any kind of breeze at this moment. I might have to have my husband get some ice cream. Whether I eat it or I just stick it in my shorts, it's one or the other. Something to cool me off, man. So I'm hoping everybody gets a chance to try to get some of that meteor shower. I know we're not going to get it because it's going to be overcast here. It's always overcast. But if you get a chance, guys, put those cameras to the sides. Get some photographs. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch E.T. riding by on his bike. It is indeed. I have a fan blowing at me right now. I've got 3 on me. Not doing a damn thing. Excuse me. And of course, if I open the door, we're going to have the dog. And then my husband's going to come in bitching. Maybe I should just let you guys hear the bitch fest. Give you something to listen to. Just go along with the rest of the people tracking all the drama. There's a little drama here. For some, I'm keeping track, so I don't even know what's going on anymore. William has a lot of farts to show. Okay. Only if they're, they're fruity smelling and there's a breeze. Otherwise, you got to keep them to yourself. And it shouldn't be that freaking warm, and it is. 78. Let's see. Uh, showers in the vicinity. Well, it'd be nice if it would cool it down. I think they're lying. They're lying to us. Home sweet house be like episode of Archie Bunker. All right, I'm sorry. I watched something today while I was online, and it was an old episode of General Hospital. Do you remember that General Hospital? I'm like, oh my god! I remember watching this when I was like 15 years old. So it clicked on, and I'm watching. I'm thinking, man, these people are bad actors. I can't believe that I used to watch it when I was 15. I'm thinking, oh god, it's awful. Do they still have those on? Is there still soap operas on during the day? I have no clue. I just ate a double Baconator. Yeah, no, it's not fruity. I will have to agree with you there, sir. Smells like pork. No fruit involved there. Oh wait, unless is there tomato on it? That's fruit. How the hell did we get from talking paranormal to bacon farts? We're all losing it. We're losing it, guys. Is that music too loud? If it is, let me know. I'll turn it down. Soaps went the way of the newspaper and dinosaurs. Oh, okay, yeah, because I have no clue if they were on or not. The bacon, yeah, Bill's down. The Baconator is awesome. You guys are crazy. How the hell can you eat all of that? I seen one once. My son brought one home at lunchtime thinking, what the flip is that? And I think it was the double. I said, how could you eat all that? I'm getting sick just watching. I can't eat all that. Too much. Baconator is good. Yeah, I've never had one. I can't. It's just too much meat. Too much meat to eat. I could cut it in half and share it with somebody. Did ghosts mess with your food? How do you know if they did? Yeah, see, do they? Good question, Leanne. Wouldn't that be just like some evil shit? There you get your dinner going on, and then, ghosts mess around with it, and all of a sudden it's all nasty and oh, see, now that we could have just told Carla that when Carla got burned by that the turkey grease from Thanksgiving. That's what happened. She was blaming herself, and it was a ghost that threw the grease on her foot. Wish I had money for a Frosty. Oh, see, I'm not a fan of the Frosty. My husband loves them. Shh, I spent too much on DoorDash already. Oh, geez. I had bacon and eggs for dinner and breakfast. Hey, that's all right. A lot of people love doing it. I actually, yeah. I was thinking of doing like a breakfast burrito thing. I didn't get to it. They would have been today's, but no, I didn't do that. But my husband was nice yesterday. He brought, we were dying for ice cream, and he did stop and get ice cream. So that was lovely. It was a nice treat. Paris, just another condiment. Well, Leanne, actually, it sounded like you had a nice dinner yesterday. Shrimp and corn on the cob. Yummy, yummy. I love fresh corn on the cob. I usually pick some up, but I didn't do it this time around. Just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking, Lincoln. Wasn't thinking about it. But I think it's a good idea. What if there is or a good question? What if, all right, if ghosts exist, do they mess around with our food? Do they, ghostly farts in the gravy? I mean, you don't know. You don't know. Here, you're worried that you got to wash everything, so it's good so you eat it so you don't get some kind of like funky bacteria. How do you know the ghosts ain't dipping their toe in your ice cream or whatever? Fly boys just went right over the house. Roar. Oh, cool. I always like when we had the Boilermaker race. I told you guys about that. It's a big foot race that we have here. And usually they end the whole thing with jet fighter pilots there, the planes over the area. And of course, they go so fast that you get the boom. And they didn't do it this year. I'm like, oh, actually, I can give two craps about the race. I wanted to see the jet planes. Okay, so you put cans of Coke in your fridge, tab side up, right? I look in the fridge and all the cans were upside down. What? All right, somebody's messing with the poobah. That was one strange EVP at dinner last night. What was it? Love the sound of the planes. I think they used just regular planes this year. It's kind of boring. Yeah, the sonic boom. That's the best part of the race as far as I'm concerned. And I'd stand out there purposely waiting for him, and you hear it's just like that sound. And you hear them coming, and they would circle around a couple times, and then they would take off, and then you'd hear the boom. And it was like, that's when you know that, summer was over. The boom ends it. I blame the cats. You know what? Don't be surprised. I had a friend who the dog and the cat were in cahoots because they were always wondering why stuff was missing out of the refrigerator. And they set them up one time and they put stuff in the fridge, and my friend was standing in the doorway watching. The dog would go up and pull on the handle and open the fridge. The cat would jump in, throw out what they wanted, and then the dog would close the door, and then they'd eat up what they wanted and took off. And he caught him doing it. I was like, why, those smart ass animals. Talking about ghosts messing with foods and farting. Okay. Whoever it was, he wanted food too. I can't try for EVPs this time of the year. The frogs and the crickets are, oh yeah, too much contamination. Hey, how's it going? One take. You just hit 666 subscribers. That is fantastic. Oh, it's just a number. Come on, you got to keep it going. Get up to that 1,000. Everybody's having a fit. They changed the rules again. YouTube, go figure. Now you have to have, instead of 4,000 watch hours, it's 8,000. Get those live shows out there, guys. They're trying to slaughter us. Yes, please sub to One Take Adventures. Let's try to get those numbers up there. I know that number gets a bad rap. Seems like Friday the 13th. This gets a bad rap. So there you go. You just got to get those numbers up there. I know it's, believe me, I still do it. You're checking, I'm like, oh. Because I'm trying to get to the 2,000 mark, and it's like, oh, it's going to take me forever. Thanks, Leanne, for posting that. So you just do the best you can. And I always tell everybody, don't watch the numbers. It just makes you freak out. You just let it roll. Aw, Betty William will take you for a Frosty. When my sister was single, she would come home and the lights in the TV would be on. It would freak her out because she left them off when she left. It was the cat. We caught her doing a sneaky little stinker. All right, yeah, Leanne posted it. So you guys can go subscribe. Let's get the numbers rolling. Get the numbers rolling. How's it go? Rolling, rolling, rolling. But it's rawhide. Raw side. We had a kid that would turn on the hot pad to curl up on. Oh, wow. See, they're smarter than you give them credit for. It was funnier than hell. That, my friend was saying, the mother would say they're putting food in the fridge. They don't know what the hell's going on. It was just disappearing. Where the hell did it go? And yep, the cat and the dog were tag team in the fridge, and that's freaking smart. That is freaking smart. There you go. It's up to 670. See? Ask and you shall receive. That's all you got to do. Hello there, Cynthia. Fingers crossed I'll hear about my job with the American Cruise Lines Friday. Ooh, nice. That's going to be a cool job. Are you going to be in the kitchen, chef, sous chef? Are you going to be the cruise director? What are you going to be doing, Cynthia? Thank you, my mods, for putting that out there for everybody. No more 666. Yep, that's it. Went quick. Now it's up to 670. We ruined it. My cat hates blankets, won't get up in my lap if I have one on my lap. Really? That's strange. You'd think that they would like it. My cat she gets blankets in her bed. Spoiled bag. I'll be lead line cook. Ooh, nice. Are you up for that kind of stress? Good luck for you. I hope you get it. I would never want to work in a professional kitchen unless I was the boss, because that's just hard. That's hard work. And you've really got to have just a really love for the culinary arts to put up with the crap that goes on in kitchens. I had two dogs that worked together. Big one would get the peanut butter out in the cupboard and open it, and the little one would, oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God, smarties. I'm honestly surprised Friday House is under 200 because Friday doesn't get out there much. Friday House is brilliant. Come on, guys. Just go jack up Friday's numbers. He is a brilliant and a very, very nice person. He's a very nice man. Him and his lovely Gail Moon. How cute. I love it. Very nice people. We need that summer body we want. I get wish. You get the car. My summer bodies. Yeah, there is no summer body. It is what it is. Hopefully what I got to go through tomorrow isn't going to be too painful. I got to do the rehearsal for the wedding. I'll do it on Friday. And they don't have a wedding planner, so that means I have to direct all of these people. So hopefully it ain't going to be too bad. Laura, I've always worked professional kitchens. Oh, there you go. Good for you. Hobby Paranormal, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You guys also check out Hobby Paranormal. Hobby Paranormal, I need you on the show. You and Friday. We've got to get that. We got to get that together. Believe me, I don't bite. Not on the first date, I promise. That's why I always know how to relax my off time. All right, girlie. I hope you get it. I had offers to work in a kitchen. I'm like, no, I have a passion for doing it at home. And I always wanted to have like a little diner, like a breakfast diner type thing. But full-fledged restaurant, no, too much chaos, too much insanity, and I don't like to work under pressure like that. I like to, even though I'm good at it, I don't want the stress. Uh, let's see. Freddie says, folks, Hobby Paranormal needs the community support. He's working to improve the tools of the trade. Yes, he is. And he says, Ross, haha. Yeah, let's see about getting on your program. That's right. You and Friday, you can bring Friday. So, if you need a little help, don't worry. We're gentle. We're gentle with everybody here. But I think it's great that he's working, trying to develop better equipment because we need something. We need something. That's why I want people to, we've always talked about that, a central hub where everybody can share their data. And then people like Hobby and Friday can get together with other, experts in electronics and development and stuff like that, engineering, and develop these gadgets that would actually maybe give us some kind of real product in the end. You know what I mean? So that's the hope. That's the hope, and the guys are working towards it. It's great. I bite on every day. It keeps the weirdos from coming back for a second date. Well, I do nibble, but I don't tell. You can't tell. It's like a sneak attack. A sneak attack, man. That's what we're thinking. Too tired of the toys. Yes. And everybody, like I said, I know you guys, you always think, well, this stuff's crap. But it's what we got to work with. And just keep doing the experiments until the good stuff comes out. That's all I got to say. Just do what you got to do. But yeah, I think the whole community, the whole field is looking for something that's actually going to give you some true readings, true data, at least something closer than what we're getting than flashing lights. There's methods, the education and software also needs a huge update. Yes. So you guys are the brains. You got to reach out to these people and say, hey, come on, let's get together. And get together with seasoned investigators who have this information. And just, start working together as a true community. You hear that a lot. Oh, we're a community. Yeah, there's a lot of times where the community just isn't on the same page. Okay? They're on a different page that's got anything to do with the paranormal. A lot of people are bitching about that too. Let's get back to work, folks. That's why we're here. Pop says, it's so weird. It was coming back for more Cynthia. Second helping, please. Cynthia's not having it. She's like, no, I don't think so. Parasolo is working things too. He does a pretty good job with experiments. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He's got to touch base with these guys. We've got to figure out, maybe if it's, I don't know, a community Discord. Is that something that we could set up where everybody puts in their data, their ideas, their knowledge? So it's shared with people like Parasolo and other people that are testing stuff. I can't afford to buy the toys to test them out. I would love to be able to do that. I would like to be able to, it's the basic stuff. I've done the bell thing. I have a regular front desk bell. My little smiley face bell. I've set it out. Nothing. I get nothing. But that doesn't mean I won't get something. Who knows? Hobby has more brains than I. Oh, don't cut yourself short there, Friday. You're a very smart man. And I I would really like it if the community would really pull together. They pull together for, the drama bullshit. They're on it quicker than flies and shit. Let's come together for the important stuff. Put egos and all that other crap to the side. We're all going towards the same goal, the same end result. And I think it'll work better if we could just really get into it and do the work. Let's put this thing together. I'm a retired engineer and engineer of the paranormal, so I'm all on board. Yeah, I've tried to have a Discord for that. Ultimately, the drama slowly starts to seep in. I decided to close it. Okay, well then we're just going to have the mods that are really strict. That's all. Let it be known from day one that that is set up just for this type of thing. Anything else is not allowed. And the minute you open your mouth, you're out. If you have nothing to contribute to it, then shut the F up and you're done. Because all it does is ruin it for the people who are really in this for the truth, the science, the experience. Of course, it's probably why I don't have like 1 billion subscribers, because this stuff's boring to people. They want the drama and the horse shit. And well, go somewhere else. There's a ton of channels out there that feed into that garbage. Let them have it. I mean, I'm not about not having any fun. I like to have a good time just like anybody else. We get into some pretty saucy conversations, but that's the morning show. The paranormal show is this. This is what we're doing. Trying to find out what we can do to contribute to make things better. I love the idea on how to show us on how to make small machines or devices that helps us detect things or to help us monitor. Yes. See, right there, it's proof. People are interested in this. They want to know it. And it's going to take guys like Friday and Hobby and Parasolo and Kenny, and even though they always say he's the dream crusher, but Kenny knows his shit, guys. We might not always agree with what his results are, but he's doing it for the same reason we are. And he's open to hear everybody's stories, their experiences. He wants to see the photographs and see the videos and hear the recordings. But his job is to pick it apart and make sure it's not an outside source. And a lot of people don't like that. Well, I got nothing against the magic and the fun. But it is what it is. Truth is truth. Designing a device is great, but the tools to show the signal on the fields we're picking up also have to be understood. Thus, the education needs to be upped. Yep, exactly. Oh, see, that's another thing is in that kind of Discord, we could put in that information. So if anybody has any kind of research, data, studies, add it to that Discord. So the others in the community can say, oh, well, this is how, this transistor or something works and what it would be used for and how it would achieve the end goal. Those are the, I know basic electrical stuff, but I don't know anything near what Friday and Hobby would know. So that's why I always say, hey, Friday House. So if we have this one group room where we could collect all of this stuff. I mean, if you want, I'll volunteer my Discord. We could do it there and have one section specifically for that. And give some mod privileges to some more people that are in there. And as soon as somebody gets into that section, that room, and starts screwing around, they're thrown out. I got no problem with throwing somebody out. Kenny is very kind of tactful when he thinks he might be about to crush your dream. Yes, he is. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, did you say this to him? And he's not being mean. He's being honest, but he's also being careful because, he's not doing it to be spiteful. He just wants you to know the truth. He doesn't want you to live on a dream, Everyone will have an opinion. That's the curse of free will, but the opinions are not the same as fact. And as long as we work on the fact and accept them over opinion, we should be able to move forward. There you go. There you go. Like if you had Mason and Kenny and Friday, do a show talking about why certain things work or are inaccurate when told something doesn't work. What can we use instead? I can do that. I can get Kenny and Mason and Friday and Hobby if he's willing. Paris Solo if you want to come in. We can do like a round table, and then you guys can ask questions, and it would help us absorb it, learn it, and understand what everybody's trying to do and what they're trying to achieve. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know, and I'll contact everybody and see when they're free, and we could set it up. I think that would be great. A meeting of the minds. And I'm sure everybody would be interested in hearing what they've got to say. Yeah, we can't have someone messing up our cult. I know our cult. Who was it? Was it Sage? Sage sent me, I think it was the comment. Florio was the one that made the comment that the cult, and that Seg was the grand poobah, apparently. I don't know. These people have issues. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, peoples. And see, that's the thing. I hate going into somebody's chat and program or whatever, and then you got to walk on eggshells on what you say because somebody might get butt hurt. I never say anything with the intent of hurting somebody, ever. But I also have a point, I have an opinion like everybody else. And yeah, some people might not agree with it because it doesn't go with the popular opinion. Well, not everybody's going to have the same opinion or the same way of thinking of things. And I think we should all be able to speak freely. And like you guys are all, you can speak freely, speak freely here, as long as you're respectful of people's feelings, and you're not out to be malicious. You voice your opinion. We might not all like it, but that's our problem, not yours. And it's not a cliquey thing. There's no favoritism. I can chew out everybody pretty much equally, so no problem there. I always try to be very nice and respectful. And that's the thing. I don't do it in the chat, but behind the chat, if you're naughty, you're going to hear about it. I love Florio. Florio has some issues. She's got to let some stuff go. I get it. I understand what she's saying, but I know she's got some issues. That's all I'm going to say. And apparently it's got to do with Seg and a couple of other gentlemen in the community. Something they've done is just lit the fire under her butt, and I get that. I get it. But you know what? Let's move on. Let's not rehash it. It's just the way things work. And not for nothing, just if anybody's in the lurking and they're saying, "Oh, she's talking shit," I'm not talking shit. I'm just stating fact that there's some issues there, and she's got issues with certain people in the community. Do it behind the stage, and then do your thing. It's just it's Floria's all right, but she's sometimes she gets a little overboard with some of this stuff. Floria is one of the best researchers I've ever seen. She does do her business. You can't take that from her. It's for sure. Okay, then, Laura, wear cowboy boots and granny panties. That's what I wear, Leanne. What do you think? That's what I have on in the morning. Oh, that's why I love you, Laura. Oh, and I love you too, Betty. Thank you. I always try to be as fair as possible, And I don't talk shit behind people's back. If what I say here, I say in front of people too. So there's no reason for it. But if there's personal issues and you feel offended by someone, take it behind the camera. Straighten it out. I mean, there are people out there that do start shit just to get people riled up. And there are people that are mean and can be bullies, and but you handle it in private and say, listen, either straighten up or you're going to regret it. That's all. You won't be allowed. Go somewhere else and start your trouble. Sage, we have one cat, so we use the comment. She hates blankets, other cats, especially fuzzier, the better. Yeah, my cat, she loves curling up on the blankets. Oh, thank you, Pinky. We love Pinky. Pinky's one of the best. Friday says, I hate no one. Yeah, see, I do not. Oh, it's jumping on me. I do not have problems with people unless they prove that they are going to be an ass to me. I do have issues with aggressive actions towards people over personal opinions. Live and let live. Yeah, exactly. See, well, actually, what Friday just posted the other day was excellent. Well said. I get it. Everybody's going to have an issue with somebody. We've all had our issues, but don't drag other crap into it. Deal with that person one-on-one. Now, if they've got issues with SEG, deal with SEG one-on-one. Don't make a show out of it. Okay, what if you're looking for clicks and views? I think they were talking about that guy Dust. Apparently he's good friends with these women. Wonderful. I'm glad they have a great show. I don't watch this show because I don't like the drama. So I don't watch it. I just seen tidbits. And, people make shots. I get it. But don't do that. Because then it starts a bunch of shit. Nobody wants to deal with it. Aren't their little quirks funny? My cat waits till Virgil comes home and then goes and gets these chairs so that Virgil has that's how he gets his attention. That is okay. A little wind, thunder, but nothing big. I'm getting told in time for bed. 2-pound cat seems to think it's time to snuggle. Yeah, my dog does that to me too. She'll come in and she'll, nudge my arm when I'm working on the computer. It's like, oh, it's time to go to bed. And I'm like, oh, you gotta wait. Discuss the ideas, not the people. Amen to that. Not everybody's going to like everybody. But if you're in this, and you're in the community, and you claim that this is important to you, then you put the personal shit aside and talk about the business at hand. You might find out that you got a lot more in common with some people than you thought. And, the little quirks are something you can ignore. Discuss the idea. Let's see. Exactly, Friday. Let's see. Pump. Okay, I thought you meant I'd never bite you. Hold on. I'm being bossed around by my mom's cat. Why do ghosts love elevator rides? Lifts their spirits. Yeah, it does. Cooler. Was like a sea citrus punch for Ghostbusters. Oh, for Ghostbusters? But and see, that's what I'm saying. And we're talking about it. And we should be talking about what we're here for. But this stuff always creeps into the conversation because it gets in the way of what everybody wants to do. And it's not our job or my job to tell people how to behave. Come on, you're grown-ups. You know how to behave. Really? Do you need somebody to actually put up signs telling you, this is how we expect you to behave? You already know. So I don't need to be, mama hen and discipline everybody in the chat. Come on. There's no need for that. Let's see, let's remember when I had Dust seems like he's straightforward type. I think him and Seg and them just need to talk one-on-one offsides. Yeah, they need just to clear the air. Especially with the personal thing between him and Stevie. That's between them. I get it. He was upset because shit was said. Don't talk about behind their backs. So I don't know what's true, what's not true, but it's none of my damn business. And it's nobody else's damn business. It's Stevie and Seg's business. And hopefully they straighten it out. You guys have heard me before. I could never do one of those drama-based channels. Oh, my head would explode. My head would explode. But people love it. Some people love talking about that crap. It's just, ugh. When I start hearing that on a program, I leave. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm sorry, my typing's bad. That's okay. I get what you're saying. Just have respect for each other and be nice. It's not that difficult. Exactly, Pinky. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't get any easier than that. So how can you F that up? But some people have a real problem with it. I don't understand. But then if you, like I say, you're going to defend yourself or say something in defense, then you're the asshole. So it's a no-win situation. So just stay away from it so you don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, good Lord, I can imagine what's said behind my back. Oh, well, you know what? I've lived 59 years without those people. Tomorrow is another day, and I don't care. The ones that show up here and support my channel and my show and our chats are the ones that I pay attention to. Everybody else, if you've got an issue, I'm sorry. If you can't come talk to me directly and resolve it, then it is what it is. So this is a nice day, nice thing to talk about. Paranormal makes me feel so much better. Good, I'm glad we can help you relax and enjoy. That's what it's all about. Pop bites. Yeah, I know. We gotta watch it. He's a biter. I'm literally wearing a Happy Gilmore shirt, hospital scrubs, some rainbow flip-flops, got my hair looking like Pebbles from Flintstones. I'm wearing my glasses, and a guy hit on me. What the? That he was after that. Yeah, he likes it. Likes the Pebble Dew. Leanne, let's start another rumor. Oh, please. Oh, God, no. I think there's enough rumors out there. I'm sure there's one out there for each one of us. Oh, shit, I'm going to be right back. I need to check the weather. That thunderclap railed my windows. Uh-oh. And the wind is getting bad. I'm pretty sure I just saw a wicked witch from shit. And if you see Toto flying by, you better hit the cellar. Not good, not good. But I'm serious. Friday, you and Hobby and everybody, if you want me to start up just a page in my Discord, then everybody could pile in and put the stuff there. You guys are more than happy to use it. As long as you don't see the cow fly by. Cow! Another cow! I love that part of that movie. Or the part where they're driving through the house. We're coming in! Could you imagine seeing something like that? Oh my God. I'm going to lurk mode. I have to get dinner for the folks. Okay, what's for dinner? Are we invited? Voice text is so much worse. Oh, mine's terrible. Mine's terrible. It puts out some stuff and I'm thinking, oh, and then my bad is I don't proofread it and then I send it out and I'm thinking, oh, that was bad. Then I gotta message him back. No, that's not what I said. I promise. I'm okay with you setting it up for us. Okay, yeah, I'll put a page right in my Discord and it'll be strictly just for that information. People can put in their data, all of the stuff that they need to put in. And like I said, I'll add on a couple of more moderators. So if some half-ass goes in there and starts some stuff, they could just give them the boot, show them where the door is. I have no problem with that whatsoever. It's something serious. You know, there's other pages in there to have fun and a good time. But the other stuff, yeah. It's there for serious information and learning so that the people can visit it and read what you guys put in there. Also share their data and stuff that they've collected. Probably cereal. It's because it's so hot, or you just don't feel like cooking. Girly, I wish I could. He would be great on the ship unless they were suspicious. He is solid black cat with bright. Oh yeah, that's no. Isn't that a bad omen to have cat on a ship? Solar shower. I know, I gotta fix my damn shower. Can't go and doing a wedding rehearsal and, you know, being all sweaty. Yuck, oh, yuck. So, yeah, I gotta fix that after the show. Or check on it. I think we fixed it. I just haven't checked it yet. It could be one big one of the page heading. Could be called search or the research or smart guide. Yeah, I'll have to, I don't know. I'll think of, I don't know what we'll call it. We'll call it something. But we'll put it in and everybody can share and do what they got to do. And I will reach out to you guys and see if you guys are up for it. Do like the roundtable thing with Kenny and Mason and to contact Parasolo as well. And we'll see what we can put together. Let me see. I have to see what's coming up here. It could be as early as the 26th of this month, or I can move it into next month. Probably next month would be better, give everybody time. Because I had to reschedule Peter Laws because he kind of messed up his calendar. So I have the last Wednesday in August available. But then I can also go into September. We'll see. We'll see what you guys want to agree on. What's a ghost's favorite kind of rainfall? I read that. I'm sorry. Alexis keeps putting out jokes like that. You might lose your bestie. Oh, jeez. I thought it was supposed to be good to have a cat on a ship because they keep away all the rats. Yeah, that's what they say. But then I don't know as far as... what is it? Superstitions? Or maybe it's women. Maybe it was just women with bad luck to have on the ships in the old days. Miss Betty's going to bed. Good night. You have a great evening. And oh my God, yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. Holy shit, show me in it. It went quick. Even with all the bitching in the beginning. I love the idea of the round table thing. Yeah, that's going to be cool. So I'll contact everybody and find out when they're available and if they're willing to be a part of it, which I'm sure they will. And you guys get your questions ready. I will post up when we will do it. And we'll just, you guys, like I said, get your questions ready and I'll let everybody just do their thing. I'll kick back and you guys run the show. They got the wrong one. You don't bite, I bite. Oh, she bites. She has to taste everything before it leaves the kitchen. I mean, come on. That's how that works. What the hell? Always be prepared. So yeah, we are at the 2-hour mark, guys. I just wasn't really sure what we were going to talk about tonight, but it turned out to be an excellent conversation with some excellent folks. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We've got some great ideas running across the table and maybe possibly a couple of really good shows coming up. so that we can learn some more. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts. That's a good one. That is a good one. We'll have to. Yeah, I have to put my feet up before my cankles reach my knees. Oh my God, Leanne. Jeez. All right, guys. I hope you have a great Wednesday night. I will see you Friday morning for the Paranormal Brew Chat as usual. So, guys, get your coffees ready, and we will see you out there. I'm bad, guys. I didn't have time to check to see who's live tonight besides me. I don't know who's on after me, to be honest. I'm terrible. Isn't that terrible? So I'm sure you'll find out who it is quicker than I will. But until then, guys, you all have a great evening. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you Friday morning. And thanks for your support, guys. You're the best. Until then, have a good night.